So I take a lot of pride in one aspect of the curriculum and the program is really getting inside each and every one of your heads, about what you think is possible and your own expectations, getting you to think bigger. How would you say your mindset is different today than it was prior to you going into the program?
It's a good question. Prior to coming into the program, I was more on the approach of what do I have to do to get a quick client? And of course, new clients are important, but it was more of, quickly get clients in the door, get through the sales cycle, be done. What your process really taught me was, of course, we want a quick sales cycle, but take your time. Have more meaningful conversations right in that fact finder and thoroughly, genuinely get to know that client more on a personal level. And once you know them well on a personal level, then you start looking at the finances and asking also fact finding questions on the finance piece. How did you accumulate that 100,000 or million or whatever their number is? How long did that take you? Why are you putting X percent in your 401k? What type of formula did you use to come up with the allocation in the 401? Just asking more meaningful conversations. Most importantly, on the personal side, questions like, if you're up in heaven looking down at your children, and what do you want them to think and feel when they say your name? And what I've found that it created for us is taking our time, asking the right questions. It allowed us to have a more efficient sales cycle. We don't need as many fact finders to get to that new client because of the process that you've taught us. Matter of fact, it'd be prior, and this is not something that you and I have talked about yet, prior to your course, it took us, for every 10 referrals that came in the door, we received about 4 fact finders out of that, 4 meetings sat down for potential new client, and it was about half of them became a client. Now our ratios are 10-9-8.
Wow.
10 referrals, 9 fact finders, 8 of them become a client.
Wow.
So the sales cycle that you have taught us is game changing. And what that has allowed me to do is spend more meaningful time with my family. I'm at home typically by 2 p.m. every day. I'm doing MMA training in the mornings for 2 hours a day. So I'm not having to work as much because our sales cycle is so efficient.